Since 6 o'clock this morning, members of the SANDF have been here at the Bara taxi rank, ensuring that the law enforcement operation continues and that taxi drivers and members of the community ensure that they comply with the lockdown regulations. And to talk to me a little bit more about the SANDF operation here at the Bara taxi rank is Lieutenant Colonel Charles Tabataba of the South African National Defence Force. Thank you so much for joining me, Lieutenant Colonel. One of the big issues has been around the issue of the brutality with the SANDF members. We saw in Alex one man dying. We know that there's been about at least 10 people that have died since the lockdown began with regards to the brutality of SANDF members, help assisted by law enforcement. Let's talk about that.
Ma'am, such allegations have come forth. But as it was indicated from the headquarters, the SANDF has taken note of such allegation, and there are ongoing investigations with regard to that. And as indicated by the SANDF is going to give its cooperation with regard to the investigations, and that is where we are now currently.
Lieutenant Colonel, what is the mandate of the SANDF? Is it to work with the people, or is it to police the people? Just clarify for us.
Currently, our mandate is in support of the SAPS. The public must understand we are not a standalone. The operation that we are doing as the SANDF is in support of all the operation of the SAPS.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And what do you say to people who now have a fear? Whenever they walk around or whenever they get out of their houses, they have a serious fear of SANDF members. What do you say to that?
What I can say is that, ma'am, the SANDF is not here to intimidate the public. We are here solely to support the SAPS in executing our mandate of preventing the spread of the coronavirus and enforcing the laws as given by the government of the day.
And we now heard that there is a move to implement 70,000 more SANDF members. What is your thought on that? Do you really think that that would be received positively by people who are already worried about the presence of the SANDF in the country, specifically in Gauteng?
Ma'am, with regard to being worried, I don't know about that because I am working in all these areas, being Alexander, Soweto, Freedom Park, Deep Sloot, and we are well received. According to me, the community accepts us, and then we're working very well. We have built bridges with them, and we've got a very good relationship with our people on the ground.
Do you know when the deployment of additional SANDF members will be?
Currently, ma'am, is still on the high level, and as and when we will receive orders, and obviously we will act accordingly.
Lieutenant Colonel, let's talk about your operation here in Soweto. You've been here since 6 o'clock this morning. What sort of infringements have you been observing with regards to the operation?
In general, ma'am, everything is going well here because remember, we're meeting people from all different walks of life. When you ask a person, he's coming here to come and fetch medication in the hospital. The other one has come to buy food. All those things are essentials. So we don't find people who are just walking around and not knowing what they are doing. Most of the people who are here, I would say, are people that must be here.
It seems the SANDF meeting with the taxi drivers and enforcing the law with the taxi drivers seems like two immovable forces meeting together. What has been your reaction? What has been the reaction from taxi drivers with regards to your operation? Have they been complying, or has there been a lot of dissent?
Ma'am, they have been compliant. Remember, wherever we are moving, we are in support of the SAPS. We are never on a standalone. So wherever the police are going, we are with the police, and we see our people complying. We don't have a problem. That is why you see now everything is going well here, and there are no problems. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much. I think let's leave it there. Lieutenant General Charles Tavatava, thank you, from the SANDF, just giving us a bit of feedback about the SANDF Army operations here in Baragwanath, and not just here at the Baragwanath taxi rank, but in Soweto and in other townships such as Alex and Deep Sloot, and talking about how the operations so far seem to be going smoothly. With that, it's back to you in the studio.